Hi, I'm William Stewart, co-founder of Teleos. Welcome back to our verse-by-verse study on the book of Revelation. We're in chapter 17, challenging chapter, but tells us so much. Last time in the first 6 verses, we talked about Babylon and being described as the woman, the harlot who is drunk. This represented the extension of Babylon from Genesis 10, the world system which hates God, particularly the economic and I think also the political system, sitting on the beast, which is the Antichrist. Today, we'll start verse 7 and describe the activities of these important characters that are leading up to the return of Christ. Verse 7, and the angel, this is the angel introduced in verse 1, who is one of the angels who poured out the bowl in chapter 16, said unto me, wherefore thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman. So again, the mystery in Greek, mysterion is the word, is something that was hidden yet revealed. And he's revealing more about the beast and the woman. Mystery of the woman and the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. So again, this represents satanic power and authority on either on Christ or on Satan or the beast himself. Verse 8, and the beast thou sawest and is not and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, otherwise coming from hell, and go into perdition, otherwise he will be in hell forever, as we will learn later on after Christ comes back. It's his punishment. And they shall dwell on the earth shall wonder, otherwise they wonder at the beast because he was struck down and miraculously survived, whose names were not written in the book of life, otherwise non-believers, from the foundation of the world. God chooses from the foundation of the world. He had to choose because otherwise nobody would have come to him. Romans 3, verse 10 to 12. And they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. Otherwise, the beast was in power. He was struck down and miraculously survived and is functioning again. And they wondered about him. They gave him his wonder. And here's the mind that hath wisdom, verse 9. Its 7 heads or 7 mountains. So what is this? We are not exactly sure. Classically, this is ascribed to Rome with the 7 hills or mountains that originally characterized Rome. They are, of course, gone today because the city has been built over them, on which the woman sitteth. Otherwise, the seat of this future power in the tribulation will be out of Rome, the continuation of the Babylon system, the God-hating system. We don't know this for sure, so it's speculation. Some have put it into the power of the papacy, particularly over 100 years ago when the Pope was more powerful. Some had political power in Rome. Verse 10, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. When he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast, and is not, and he is the 8th, and is of the 7 that goeth in perdition. Otherwise, of these 7 kings, one of them appears to be the Antichrist, and he will continue as the 8th, perhaps, and here again is the common thought or speculation, ruling all of them, all the kings. Verse 12, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, and they have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. Otherwise, these 10 kings will arise and for a short time receive power, probably towards the end of the tribulation, but yet we don't know. Verse 13, these have one mind and shall give their power and strength to the beast. Otherwise, these 10 kings will support the beast and his power. Verse 14, They shall make war on the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. So all this power will fight against God, as people who hate him have fought him from the beginning of the earth. But Christ will overcome. He'll have the victory. He's going to return and bring his millennial kingdom and eternity. And those whom he chosen and brought to himself and who have believed on the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ by faith alone will receive eternal life, and both now and in the tribulation, and they will be God's forevermore. It's a great hope we have. Okay, that's a lot. In summary, we've basically described the world system of Babylon, and the beasts are associated. They may be out of Rome. They're associated with other kings, some which have fallen and some have yet to rule. They are out of Satan. And this Antichrist will be one of the many kings, but will come to rule all the kings, and they will fight against the church. But Christ wins. We've won the war, though the battle continues. We should all be faithful and maintain, with thanks be to God. Okay, we'll finish the chapter next time. Thank you for joining me today. I'll look forward to seeing you at the next video.